arrogance of man is thinking that nature is in their control and not the other way around. Let them fight. Are you sure there's nothing we can't do? Let them fight. You know, we can just nuke the city, or we could, you know, get the Avengers. You know, I'm part of the team now. Let them fight. Why don't you get Optimus Prime or your Autobot buddies to help? I mean, you're giant freaking alien robots. Let them fight. You just want to see giant monsters fight, don't you? Let them fight. Just watch Pacific Rim. It has more monster fights anyway. Run! It's Godzilla figures at BigBadToyStore.com. Get them in the link in the description. Run now! Hey kids, it's time for your big kids, here's your big review of the Godzilla 2014 movie NECA Toys 24-inch head to tail talking Godzilla figure packaging. It has Godzilla right there on the front, window display box showing the awesome figure, some helicopters right there, nice picture of Godzilla right there, as well as says features authentic roar sound Godzilla. One side of the box says Godzilla while continuing that same picture on the front, as well as another picture of Godzilla. Back here has a pretty detailed box, so possibly the last of ancient species of giant amphibious creatures that evolved at a time when the surface of the Earth was over 10 times more radioactive than it is today. Godzilla can convert his radioactive spores into a violent force exhalation of atomic breath. Rarely seen but spoken out of ancient Pacific Island myths, Godzilla was last spotted in 1954 when the U.S. Navy encountered and attempted to kill him with an atomic blast in the Pacific Ocean. Since then, the giant creature has been living in deep ocean until a threat of his survival from an ancient foe forces him to reappear. Stands over 12 inches tall, head to tail spans over 24 inches in length, features authentic roar. Time for the king of the monsters to return. Here we got the Godzilla 2014 movie NECA Toys 24-inch head to tail Godzilla. This guy is everything you can want from a Godzilla toy. He is just awesome. Let's take a closer look at it. Now I love NECA's 7-inch Godzilla figure, and this one is even better eyes, and he has a nice green and grayish like dark skin tone going on. I really love the eyes, and the mouth detail is really nice. His mouth opens up and the teeth are really nice. Are really just so freaking cool, and the scales just look great. Amazing like detail on the scales. Like, let's show here, especially his spinal part, greatly detailed and painted with just precision, and wow, I'm just blown away by this. And I love his hands, look so freaking cool. I just love the texture of his skin. It's just so freaking awesome. And yeah, like the tail, I mean the nails right there just look so cool too. They're painted black, which I really like. And yeah, just all the texture on his hips and the feet right there. From his prominence, those Godzilla toes, oh so pointy, oh so big. Yeah, but yeah, I really just love every inch on him. This section is where the tail connects. The tail and Godzilla are separate pieces, so you do have to attach it. I would recommend like a hair dryer to attach it. It just makes it a lot easier, but once it's in there, it's stuck. But yeah, you can see here the tail has a bunch of articulated points, as well as has a little bendy wire, which is very cool. It's a really long figure, long figure. For articulation, Godzilla's jaw can open and close, which is really awesome. This top part of the head can move left and right, as well as go up and down a bit. Then this part of the neck can also move left and right. It goes up and down just a little bit. His arms move left and right. They do go in and out sadly, but they do bend at the elbow as well as rotate at the elbow. And they do rotate at the wrist. He does have this upper ab crunch part that also rotates. It goes forward and back, so you can make him really tall or have him stop down a little bit more if you choose to. Legs can go forward and back. They kind of go in and out a little bit. They bend at the knee, also rotate at the knee, which is great. The feet do rotate a little bit, pivot forward and back. They kind of have an equal pivot, but not really. But the tail rotates at this part right here, as well as go in and out. It's on a nice ball joint. Also rotates at this part right here, and it rotates at this part, as well as go in and out. Rotates right here, rotates right here, right here, rotates as well as go in and out. It rotates a bunch apart, and then this part right here is the last. It rotates right here, and it has a little bendy part that it can bend. So his tail is super articulated. It has like 14 parts of articulation just on the tail alone. Actually, a little button on one of his spikes hidden very nice right here, and when you press it down, he has the classic Godzilla roar, which just is freaking awesome. If you actually compare with the atomic breath Godzilla that came out earlier from Bandai America, So you got that one, and then I compare it to this one. They're almost identical, but the NECA one is definitely a little louder. Alright, Jaegers, we got a level 10 on our hands. It's time to kick some kaiju! That's it, we're out of here. Power Rangers, you deal with this every week. You got this. Right! Size comparison time. So here you can see that this Godzilla is almost twice the size as the NECA 7-inch one. You can see it's bigger than an Atomic Blast Godzilla. It's about the same size as a Hot Toys figure and 12 inches tall. And you can see it's half the size as the Jazz Pacific one, which is super huge. NECA has really given us the perfect Godzilla in terms of fun factor, detail, articulation. Not only does it have this same great articulation detail from their 7-inch one, it has the amazing roar, and it even looks even more detailed and articulated. And unlike the Jakks Pacific one, it's big without being too overly big and taking up too much room. I think this is the perfect size. You can buy this at Big Bad Toy Store right now for 50 bucks. I think that's perfect. Like I said, unlike the Jakks Pacific one, it's not too big, and it has the amazing Godzilla roar, even more articulation detail. I absolutely love it, and I highly recommend it. For more, check out toynewseye.com, my website SeanXLong.com. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, links in the description. I'm Sean Long, may we live long and love life. Forget Mothra, Rodan, or King Ghidorah. This is who you'll see Godzilla fight in the sequel. Godzilla versus Chitara.
Don't you eat, you must fight. We are enemies.
Hey, at least it's a better movie than the 1998 Godzilla movie. I bet you the Joker told you to kill me as soon as we loaded the cash. Oh, no. I killed the bus driver. Bus driver? What bus driver? Why so busted?